Hey everybody, Skyrlink here. Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I never realized how beautiful this one little room is. Oh man, I love it. Last time, we fought the Elder Worm at the end of Golmore Jungle, and we got out of the jungle, and we made it to the Paramina Rifts, and made it all the way here to this, basically the pass right before reaching really getting into the meat of Mount Baromesis, but we made it. And this time, we're going to go speak to the Grand Kiltius of Baromesis. First things first, though, I want to check out some shops. This mountain may be protected by the Kiltius, but should you venture into the Paramina Rift, you'd best go prepared. But first things first, mister, I want to sell some goodies. I want to sell the loot. Sell all the good stuff I've accumulated over the years. Probably not a whole lot, but it might be something. Like, look, we're making some profit. What you got for sale, buddy? Got something new in here, that's for sure. Before actually going to buy stuff, what I should do is I should look around and see if there's anything I want to buy with our beautiful LP that we've kind of gotten for right now. I want to get that Locksley bow first things foremost, so that way I can use the dang thing. Last stand. I might get you... Fran, you can... Ooh, what could I get you? Have some extra battle lore, why not? Bashipu, Bashipu, Bashipu. I might give you some, We're probably at the Heavy Armor 6 by this point, so you can have yourself Heavy Armor 7 just so you can kind of be a little bit caught up with the times, you know? You gotta stay hip with the kids, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm throwing down? Can't get you Battle Lore. Oh, I can get you Battle Lore. Now you can hit even harder. Hip hip hooray. Ash, you can get shields 3 so you can start using some more shields. I might get you... we already got Maces 3. You, my fellow Ash, you can get yourself... Oh, I should have gotten you Black Magic 3 for the future, because you could actually use freaking Silence. That would have been nice. I didn't have to kill Pinel after all. I mean... Pinel, you did great. You did great in the fight. You did it. You slayed the beast. I'm proud of you. Never change that. I'm never not proud of you, Pinel. You work hard all the time. You can get yourself Rods 4 and slap yourself on the back or pat yourself on the back. Sure, take Martyr. You can use it. Vonnie Poo, I believe we got something we gotta talk about. It's called Pyroclasm. You can't afford it. Ain't that just great? Take some extra HP. Take some extra HP for yourself. And Balthier. Did I even get... Maybe we're not at Heavy Armor 6 yet. Not really. We haven't encountered anything for Heavy Armor 5 yet, so we're doing fine on that. Balthier, you can take some extra battle lore for the hell of it. Yeah, take some extra battle lore for the hell of it. It'll make you look pretty. There we go. And I'm gonna equip Fran with the Locksley bow. Ooh. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Now we can talk to this man and see what you got for us. Accessories. Bowline Sash. Immune to Confuse. That's alright. And that's Bell. That's new. Nothing new there. Yeah, nothing new there. Soul Eater, which we got. Charge, Horology, Poach. Half damage to 1/4. Ooh. We got some good stuff here. Like Kiraga. Which... I think it's okay. I'll buy it for the sake of it, but... Kira's better. I mean, if you really just need to heal one person, Kiraga on the side, that's fine. So I'd say grab it for that, but if you're in battle, yeah, Kira's much better. The Ice Brand If you want my honest advice, skip out on this one. Skip out on this weapon. I recommend you skip out on it. The Mirasame, six-flagged pole. Damn it! I forgot to give you the license for the Storm Spear. Oh. Well, you can use poles though. That's way better. I'll buy you the pole so that way you can actually use it. See, that's the thing. I can prepare for at least the future, you know. Let's see. I like the ooh, sledgehammer. I was gonna get axes and hammers for it, but we're fine on that for the time being. Sure, boss, you can get the Mirasame. You can get that. I'll buy the six-fluted pole for the future. And I was gonna buy the thorn mace, but I didn't do it. In terms of armor, if there's anything new, demon mail, a couple of new stuff. Nothing too exciting. I think we're fine. Don't worry. Again, this stuff in particular, we're not gonna. I say don't worry about it. If you can't afford any of it, don't worry. Plenty of opportunities to get money will come up soon enough. I'm gonna do that. At least we'll hit like a truck still, so it's not too bad. You have your sword, right? Yeah. You lose out on your shield, but it's okay. Ash, you can equip the flame shield for the sake of it. I did get you shields 3 for a reason. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Nothing too crazy. Oh, good job, Koopa Quick. You're on Fortnite now. This is not the best land upon which to make a living, but here we are safe from armies and fiends. That is enough. I was set upon my fiends in Paramina Rift. When the Kiltia saved me, I owe them my life. More than 10,000 souls find peace on Mount Baromesis. Our doors are open to all. The blessings of the gods be with you. Faram. The music here is soothing. Very nice. I don't want to look at your ass, sir. I'm sorry. I really like this place. Nice little place where refugees can take, you know, refuge. I don't talk to everybody, but it's nice to hear their stories. So I will talk to some along the way. But as I talk, I want you guys to listen to this wonderful music. The song just screams hope to me. Screams? No, screams hope to me. Because we see these people who have been dealt with, like, the rages of nature and war, all kind of come refuge here. And it's like, why is it always refuge areas in video games always have, like, the most soothing music to kind of go along with it? Kind of show... And it's nice, too, because normally the refugees, sometimes they're all like, oh, we're all hopeless and all that stuff. Here, they're all like, yeah, the world sucks, but thankfully we've been able to find refuge here. I really like that. Not dogging on other refuge areas in video games, but I'm just throwing my 2 cents out here. I feel like this part of the game is really strong. It feels like, for as long as we've been talking, every area that we've gone through has been getting nothing but praise from me. And I think that's special. I mean, can you tell I really care about this game? We're 32 episodes into this game, guys. Chill. Why am I telling you to chill? I should chill. I don't talk to too many people on the way to the Grand Kiltis. I'll maybe talk to a couple like you. What do you have to say? Every day we welcome more refugees seeking the protection of the Kiltias, and our capacity to feed and shelter them grows ever more strained. So they're kind of on thin ice. What to say, buddy? Acolyte. The islands floating in the sky are said to be the remains of the great sky continent, shattered and fallen long ago. Even now, they bleed power, robbing airships of their buoyancy. This is an allude, and this further concept of floating islands in a sky continent in Ivalice is actually further explored in this game's sequel, Final Fantasy XII, Revenant Wings. And I think that's freaking cool. Such a minor detail that you wouldn't think much of, like, oh, so that kind of explains why there's floating islands kind of around here now, and like you actually get to check out some of them in the Revenant Wings. I haven't played too much of Revenant Wings, so I think the game is okay. But, I don't know, maybe one day I'll finish it. We Kiltias live on the rifts and get on the gifts of believers. In the past, Nabradia and Dalmasca too gave generously, but those days are no more. Huh. Very, I was about to say very scared. Nah. I think down here is Worm Philosopher. I came to the Paramina Rift hoping to study a rare strain of worm known as the Viral. Sadly, I've been most disappointed. If not the Rift, where might it be? Where might it be indeed? Well, beats me. Let's not dwell on that. What do you have to say? Ah, you are at Lord Lars's party, yes. The Grand Kiltias awaits within. You shall find him through these doors. And ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for another one of my favorite cutscenes in the game? Let's go to the Great Gate of the Holy Circle. His Grace Anastasius awaits ahead. His Grace, the Grand Kiltias, is a dream sage. He has known of your coming for some time.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, your grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard? Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltias, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession to the...
suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little Emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Larsa's assistance. Alcide Margrace, at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rosaria, Alcide. They dream not of war. Should Empire join with Empire, the way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Grand Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Gran Kiltias, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage! The Senate will not stand for this!
A viper amongst our senators?
With Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Trace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in this mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen. Such strength. Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, Hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabranth. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
And so House Solidor lives on.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain, but we are dealing with Vayne Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vayne's command, no less. The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Carwin Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a human child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the still shrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Ashelia Benagan, and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream. My dream, too, fades into day.
political turmoil is as real as it's ever been. Alcid, you're one of my favorite characters in this adventure. What do you have to say? I need to prepare a Spanish accent for this. Larsa has gone to the inner sanctum with the Grand Kiltias. I believe the news of the Emperor's assassination gave us something of a shock. Was I overly direct? Perhaps. No matter. He is in good hands now. It's like he says, Larsa and the Grand Kiltias are gone. We are now on our own. Oh, that was a whole lot of plot dump. But it's official now. Vayne has now lined himself into the spotlight and is now the main antagonist of this journey. Any hope of trying to resolve this conflict peacefully is now thrown directly out the window. We have to fight power with power, and the only way to do that is to retrieve the Sword of Kings from the Still Shrine of Miriam. Not Marianne. Miriam. Well, with all that being said, and our next destination laid out before us, I think it's time to end things off here. So, next time on Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, we'll be heading south through the Paramina Rift and making our way towards the Still Shrine of Miriam. I'm trying to drag this out as long as I can, but you know what? I guess I'll meet you guys at the save crystal with this beautiful sight right behind us. Actually, no, the beautiful sight would be that. Yeah. See you guys then.